Did you know that the average built-in TV speaker produces about 1/10 the sound dispersion of even a modest soundbar? That means most people are watching 4K content with audio that's literally stuck behind the screen, flat and lifeless, like eating a gourmet meal off a paper plate. I didn't realize how much I was missing until I spent a few weeks with the Sony BRAVIA Theater Bar 8 and their new 55-inch K-55S20M2 TV bundle. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Now, I'm not someone who usually goes all in on a full TV and soundbar combo. I've tried pairing third-party soundbars with different TVs, and more often than not, there's a slight lag, mismatched tone, or the settings feel like they are fighting each other. But this Sony setup, it's designed to work as a single unit, and you feel that from the moment you turn it on. The Theater Bar 8 isn't just a soundbar, it's an 11-speaker audio system with drivers facing left, right, up, and down, plus 2 wireless rear speakers. That gives you actual surround sound without running wires across your living room. And because it's made specifically for the BRAVIA TV, there's zero setup frustration. It pairs automatically, no extra apps needed. One thing that really changed how I watch movies is the cinema sound mode. It's not just about being louder or more dramatic. What it does is create this immersive bubble of sound where effects move with the picture. So if a helicopter flies from left to right on screen, you hear it naturally sweep across your room. Same with footsteps or rain, everything feels anchored to the action. I re-watched Dune just to test it, and for the first time, I could actually distinguish the subtle layers in the background, sand shifting, distant machinery, even whispers in the wind. It's not overamped or exaggerated, it just feels real star. And the TV itself. The BRAVIA 255-inch model handles color and motion in a way that a lot of pricier TVs still struggle with. It uses what Sony calls powerful TV processing, which sounds vague until you see it in action. Basically, it's a chip that upscales everything, Netflix, Hulu, even cable TV, to look sharper and more vibrant. I was surprised at how much better 1080p content looked. My local news broadcast suddenly had clearer faces, better contrast, even more stable colors. It's not quite native 4K, but it doesn't scream upscaled anymore. And when you do watch true 4K, the colors pop in a natural way, skin tones don't go orange, skies don't look oversaturated. Another benefit a lot of people overlook is how well the system handles dialogue. I used to constantly reach for the remote to turn up voices during movie scenes with loud music or background noise. With this setup, the soundbar has a dedicated center stage driver and uses AI to isolate speech. Watching a show like The Crown *, where people speak softly and rooms are acoustically rich, I no longer miss a single line. You can keep the volume low and still hear every whisper. Gaming has also been a surprisingly great experience. The TV has a 60 Hz refresh rate, with auto HDR tone mapping and variable refresh rate, so games like Spider-Man, Miles Morales *, or Returnal * run smoothly without screen tearing. The soundbar's 360 spatial sound mapping fills the room with every explosion, ricochet, and footstep in a way that actually helps you locate enemies faster. It's not surround sound as a gimmick, it enhances gameplay. Now, if I'm being honest, there are a couple of trade-offs. The soundbar is wider than the TV, so if you have a smaller entertainment unit, make sure you measure your space. And while the remote is simple and intuitive, I wish the soundbar had more customizable EQ presets out of the box. Right now, you're mostly picking between theater, music, or standard modes, nothing super granular unless you dive into the TV's advanced audio menu. But the pros far outweigh the cons. You're getting true plug-and-play simplicity, theater-like immersion, accurate picture processing, and a cohesive experience that most mixed-brand setups can't match. This isn't about buying the loudest or flashiest gear. It's about upgrading your entire viewing experience in a way that feels effortless. If you've been thinking about replacing your aging TV and finally adding real sound to your living room, this Sony bundle is one of the smoothest ways to do it. No guesswork, no compatibility headaches, just turn it on and feel the difference. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon.